How do you remember? Just like apologize for me can't be here today. So sending me on his behalf. So we'll just start. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunattu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay. So I know last week there was a little mix-up in terms of the time of class. So we sent out an email. For those of you who didn't get the email, we are so sorry. We try to keep in contact with all our students. If there is class, we always keep in contact with you guys. So last week there was a little mix-up. We apologize for that. Also, the class before that, when I was here, what we dealt with, we started the first verse in Gita. Right? Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavaha. Right? And we broke up those words. So, some issues came up with that. First issue was, what is this? Right. So the first issue was, what was that? So, initially, when you were breaking it up, everybody seeing that? Everybody seeing that? So, I want you to take a note. Yes, I do. Better? Please come a little closer. We can't see. So, I want you to take a note now. This Rahalan, this here, it's called a reef. A reef. It's written in Sanskrit here. R plus A plus P. Reef. Right? So, I want you to take a note. The reef. R without halan. Most of the times, it is written above the line. Whilst without a halan, it will not. Right? One more time. R without a halan, most of the times are written above the line, whilst without the halan, it will not. Okay? So, pronounce this word for me. Dharma. The funny thing about the reef is that, no, it's not the note. The funny thing about the reef is that it's put on the second letter, the letter after, but it's pronounced with the letter before. So you might see the reef on the ma, but it's dharma. Dharma. So although the reef is placed on the letter after, it is pronounced with the letter before. Okay? Alright? Also, continuing with that, continuing with R, there are some changes that happen. You know when we ask you to write the consonants and to add the vowels to them, like k, ka, ki, ki, ku, ku, kri, kri, ke, ke, ko, ko, kam, kaha. Right. So, what did you guys do when you reach ru, ru? How was that written? Was it written like this? Was it written like that? Did you guys write it like that? Yes? No? So the funny thing about R is, this only happens with R.
So Rahalan plus U gives you Ru. It's written like that. Then Rahalan plus U is written like that. Can everybody see that? Yes. One is just a little hook, and the next one, it's the normal U, just in a smaller form. So Ru. Okay? Everybody seeing that? So these are the types of little variations you will see in the text. So when you are reading, also with that, R is a type of a funny letter per se. Because when added to the plus Rahalan, it changes to Dra. That is how the Rahalan there is added. Okay? So 3 different forms I showed you how Ru would change. 1, it would turn into a reef. 2, it would turn into this form. And 3, that form. Dra. Right? Welcome to Sanskrit. So this was just to clear up a little bit of the doubts which arose in the last class. These are set rules for which comes with the Sanskrit language. So, because it even comes in the first word in Gita, Brahmachari. First word. Now, also a side note to this, because when you're going through the text, when you're going through the Sanskrit in any book, you would see something like this. You would see this dot here. That dot is called a Chandra Bindu. A Chandra Bindu. When this word, this is Vanam. Vanam. When it's being broken up, it's broken up like this. Va-halan plus a plus na-halan plus a plus ma-halan. So you see the same way, the ra-halan turns into a rave. Ma-halan, it does the same thing. It turns into the Chandra Bindu. Right? And this, the Chandra Bindu, you will see it very, very often. Right? So this is called a Chandra Bindu. This is called a reef. An easy way to remember it is, this is a little side story. It is said Ram, R-A-M, Ram is the greatest. How? The 2 letters which make up his name are the 2 letters when it has the halan, it goes above the line. He is so great, he goes above the line. Ram. So that's an easy way to remember it. R goes above the line and Ma goes above the line. Ram. So, yes.
Why are you referring to that as a rule? How is the ja made really wrong? See that?
The ja?
The ja.
Which ja?
Ja.
The S ja? This ja?
Yeah, that ja.
When it adds the ra, the ra with the dot.
Yeah, but I can see that. The vowel level, ra.
Or re. Uh-huh.
Like that, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So that is, this would be yeah? Right. Most of it just connects to the straight line. Right? Okay. So this was just to clear up the doubts from last class where we did Brahmachari. Today though, we are really going to start Sanskrit. All this was just introduction. Today we are going to start nouns. Right? So I want you to head up nouns. And take a note. Every noun in Sanskrit is declined into 8 cases, right? Every noun in Sanskrit is declined into 8 cases, having a single, singular, dual, two, and plural. Full stop. Huh? Having a single, in brackets singular, dual, and plural. Full stop. Sorry, repeat it. Every noun in Sanskrit is declined into 8 cases. Every noun in Sanskrit is declined into 8 cases, having a singular, dual, and plural. Full stop. Therefore, comma, each noun has 24 forms. Therefore, each noun has 24 forms. Besides, a noun can be of masculine gender, feminine gender, and neuter gender. I'll repeat that one more time. Therefore, each noun has 24 forms. Besides, a noun can be of masculine gender, feminine gender, and neuter gender. Okay? So let's deal with the easiest and a very well-known masculine gender. What's that? Ram. So, in Sanskrit, to define, to see, or to know which gender a noun is, you have to look for certain symbols. For a masculine noun, you look for that. It's called a visarga. A visarga. Right? V-I-S-A-R-S-A-R-G-A. Visarga. It's 2 dots. It's a semicolon. Yeah. Visargas are semicolons. And this shows the gender of a noun. The visarga here shows that it is a masculine gender. Rama, Ramaha, it is a masculine word. But think about it, right? When we break up this, Rahalan plus A plus Mahalan plus A, right? We call this a masculine noun ending in A. Rama, it's a masculine noun ending in a. So immediately as you hear that, that means there are nouns ending in a. There are nouns ending in I. There are nouns ending in e. There are nouns ending in u. That's just to get you guys right. That's okay. So, but what we are dealing with just nouns ending in a. So, we're dealing with the most famous, Rama. So, what does the initial note states? That each noun has 8 cases, right? It could either be singular, plural, dual, or plural. Okay? So what we are going to do is we are just going to deal with the singular form of the 8 cases. Right? We aren't going to do all 24 as yet. We're just going to do 8. So we're dealing with the singular. Case 1. Rama. When you write that, I want you to take a note after that. Singular, Rama. Case 1. Everybody ready? Case 1 is called nominative or the subject. Case 1 is called the nominative or the subject. Yes, nominative. The nominative case is always the subject of the sentence. The nominative case is always the subject of the sentence. Full stop. The subject of the sentence is the one who is performing the verb. The subject of the sentence is the one who is performing the verb. Example. In Sanskrit, if you were to see the sentence, Rama plays, the subject here is Rama. So you would use case 1 singular of Rama, which is Ramaha plays. Is that clear? Yes. Denominative or the subject? Alright. So that's case 1. So case 1 we have the subject of the sentence, Rama. Case 2. Ramam. Ramam. Let me break up that for you. Rahalan plus A plus Mahalan plus A plus Mahalan. Ramam. Everybody clear? Case 1 is Ramaha. Case 2, Ramam. Okay? Take a note. Accusative or the object. Accusative or object. It is used for the direct object of the sentence. It is used for the direct object of the sentence. It is used for the direct object of the sentence. Alright? Example, the dog goes to Rama. That Rama there goes to Rama. It would be the dog goes Ramam, if that was to be converted into Sanskrit. The dog goes Ramam. Because to Rama here is the direct object. Is that clear? Case 3. Ramena. Ramena. Case 3. Instrumental. Instrumental. It is used very persuasively to demonstrate, number 1, causation. Number 2, it is used very persuasively to demonstrate 1, causation, 2, instrumentation or instrumentality, and number 3, facilitation. Those 3 again: causation, instrumentation, and facilitation. So how is this done? Third case, they use the prepositions by, with, through, because of, and due to. By, with, through, because of, and due to. So can someone help me? If we were to translate this, right? The dog goes by with Ram. If we translate this, the dog goes Ramena. Because as you see third case form, it immediately indicates that it's instrumental. Right? So that means the dog is either with Rama, by Rama, through Rama. Right? So in a way, the form itself shows the preposition which it's affiliated with. Okay? Let's continue with that same note. In Sanskrit, the common prepositions that are present in English are absent. In Sanskrit, the common prepositions that are present in English are absent. We get the effect of a pronoun simply by modifying the substantive noun. We get the effect of a pronoun simply by modifying the substantive noun. So what is the substantive noun here? Rama. Right? So if I am saying I am going with Rama, I am going Ramena. I don't have to say, look at how much words we are decreasing, right? Instead I'm saying I'm going with Rama, I am just saying Ramena. So we decreasing words immediately. So it's showing effectiveness. Sanskrit was a very effective language. Concise. Words meant something. You have to look at the form of the word. The form of the word tells leads. Yes? By modifying the substantive noun. Continue with note. There is no such thing like in, with, or by Rama. There is no such thing like in, with, or by Rama. Why? Because it's all given right here. Once you see that one word, Ramena, immediately in your mind, in, with, by Rama should come in your mind. That one word, because, and then, well, obviously you would have to interpret it, because you can't say I'm in Rama. I am by Rama. I am with Rama. So here, context tells which form or which word you would use when you are using it in transliteration or translation. Right? Clear? As mud in water? Yeah? Okay. So that's the third case. Number 4. Case 4. Ramaya. Ramaya. Note. Dative. Dative. This is used for the indirect subject of the sentence. This is used for the indirect subject of the sentence. Alright? I know it's a lot to take in. But after these few notes, everything will clear out. Alright? So, how is this done? By using the words to or for. The dative takes to or for into consideration. So, when I see Ramaya, immediately in my mind, to or for Rama. So, example. The boy brings the ball for Rama. Here, when we have for Rama, instead of we are using for Rama, we would just use Ramaya. Ramaya. So the dog or the boy brings the ball, Ramaya. So we are cutting down words. Right? Good. Very simple. Case 5. It has 8 cases. You know, the initial note said that. For all of you who kind of confused. Rama. 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 Note, it's called ablative. Case 5 is called ablative. It is used to demonstrate causation. It is used to demonstrate causation. So, there is a little overlap here with the 5th case and the 2nd case. Right? But this will be cleared up a little later. Because if you remember, if you look at your notes, on the 3rd case. The 3rd case, it is also used for causation. So there's a little overlap between the 3rd case and the 5th case. So the ablative is used to demonstrate causation. Using the words since, because of, from, due to, than, therefore, and owing to. Since, because of, from, due to, than, therefore, owing to. Okay. So everybody clear what that means? That means. Last one, owing to. Due to, than, therefore, and owing to. Everybody okay? Everybody clear on what it would mean? If you see Rama in a sentence, it means due to Ram, than Ram, therefore Ram, because of Ram. Right? Everybody clear? You need me to write an example? Yeah? Yes. The ball fell because of Ram. So immediately, this part here, the ball fell Rama. Okay, I know it's a little bit much to take in. But this is where the determination comes in. Because look at that. Because of Ram, we condensed it into one letter, one word, Rama. This is how our scriptures has so much of knowledge packed into it. The language itself is based in a way that it just shorter. So much things are packed into one word. Right. Case 6. It's called, oh, I didn't write that. Ramasya. Ramasya. It's called the genitive or possessive case. Genitive or possessive case. It is used for possession. It is used for possession. Rama's ball. Rama's ball. Possession. Okay? Everybody clear on that one? Case 7. Rami. Rami. Case 7 is called locative. No dot. That's R plus A plus M plus E. Right? Rami. It's called locative and it is used for location. We all reside in Rama. We all reside Rami. Simple. Right? And then the final one. Case number 8. Which we all know so very well. Hey Ram. Hey Ram. Case 8 is called the vocative case. Vocative. Or the sambandha case. It just means showing praise, calling, getting attention. Sorry, sambandha. Sorry, sambodhana. Sambodhana. Yes. It's just another word for vocative. Sambodhana. It's just to show praise, to get attention. That's it. Hey Rama, O Rama. O Rama. So here we have our 8 cases. Case 1. Ramaha. Say it after me. Ramaha. Ramam. Ramena. Ramena. Ramaya. Ramat. Ramasya. Rame. He Rama. One more time. Ramaha. Ramam. Ramena. Ramaya. Ramat. Ramasya. Rame. He Rama. Everybody clear what the cases are? Anybody confused? Because this is the foundation of Sanskrit. This is why we are taking the time to give you the notes so you can always refer back to it. Because everything now is just building on this. This is the most important step in Sanskrit. You will see this from now till you reach Bhagavad Gita. It's that important. Okay. So I'll erase it now and I'll write it coming down in a column. Okay, that's how it's observed. All the cases from 1 to 8. Ramah, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, Ramat, Ramasya, Rami, He Rama. Sorry? Oh. Thank you so much. He Rama. So, this is the singular for the masculine noun ending in a. Masculine noun ending in a. Yes? Very good. Very good. Let's use another masculine word. Balaha. Balaha means boy child. Boy. Right? So if I were to write the first case of Balaha, it would be Bala. That's the subject. Second case, Balam. Third case, Balena. Fourth case, Balaya. Everybody seeing it? It's just the endings changing. The word, the substantive word itself remains the same. Continuing. Fifth case, Bala. Everybody seeing the trend? Alright, the next thing. So it just follows the same form. The substantive word remains the same, just the ending changes. Do you see that? Do you see how simple it makes your life? Okay, take a good look at it. Sorry? Sorry? Now, does anyone see anything different here? This one, this line, compared to this line, in terms of the ending. Look at it. Look at it carefully. There's a difference. Sorry? The third line. Very good. Does everyone see it? In Rama, the third case is Ramayana. And the third case in Bala is Balena. Do you see the difference? So I want you to take down a room. When in a particular word, na is preceded by rahalan, rit. Yeah, it's only one. When in a particular word, na is preceded by those four, rahalan, rik, ri, and sh. Oh, sh sabse. The na changes the round. Okay, let me read that one more time. When in a particular word, na is preceded by ra, r, ru, or sh, the na changes to ra. Everybody seeing that? So look at it here. Normally, on a normal basis, it looks like this. Right? But because there's a ra in front preceding it, it changes to ra. Okay? Everybody clear as mud and water? No, one more time. Normally, if you see any masculine noun ending in a, it would be like this: balena. Balena, Rikshena, right? You would see the Rikshena. You would any noun. You would see this noun. But because here it's preceded by ra, the na transforms into ra. This is just a rule. Right? Anytime it's yes.
So anywhere before.
Yes, anywhere before. Yeah. Yeah. But also, there's a disclaimer for this one. There are some letters which, if they fall between the r, halant, and n, can block the change. I told you there was a disclaimer. There are some letters which, if they fall between the rahalant and na, can block the change. But we will deal with that later. This was just to ensure that the disclaimer is there. Okay? Sorry? There are some letters which, if they fall between the rahalant and na, can block the change. Sorry? All four. Once any one of these are preceding, they never change.
Right. But if we left out.
Oh, well, I just gave you that disclaimer, right? Later on we will deal with that disclaimer in more detail. Right? Because it has to go with the whole class consonants, and so later on we will deal with that. Everybody still with me? Do you think you can make a step further? Yes? No? Maybe? We have 5 minutes. I was going to start verbs so I can show you the formation of a sentence one time. Because even with this, right now you have 2 nouns on the board. You could make a sentence with this. Rama goes with the boy. Ramaha goes with the boy. Ramena. Or let's use to the boy. The boy goes to Rama. Balaha, listen to the words I'm using. Balaha, the subject. The boy goes to Rama. Right? Balaha goes Rami. No, 2. Ramaya, 2 or 4. It's 4 case. Everybody confused? Yeah, the question I'm asking, everybody confused?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the boy waits for Rama. So immediately, from the little bit of Sanskrit knowledge you have, who is the subject? In fact, the little bit of English knowledge you have, who is the subject? The boy, right? So, which case are we going to use? Balaha means boy. Which case are we going to use? Check your notes, check your notes. You're not getting notes, I don't expect you to memorize it already. Case 1, very good. The subjective case. So, which one here am I going to use? The first one. What's the first one? Huh? Say it loudly. Balaha. Is that correct? Is that correct? Okay. So he waits for Ram. He waits for Ram. Where do waits here? So I'll just put waits here. Now the for Ram part. For Ram. Which case are you going to use? Fourth case? Why? Sorry? Immediately, as you see here, 4, you should know is 4 case. 4 Rama. So what case? 4 case. So which one are we using there? Rama, Ramaya. Very good. Everybody confused? Everybody confused? It's clearing up? Okay, let's try the next one. Rama looks at the boy's ball. First question you ask yourself, what is the subject? Sorry? Rama. Very good. So what case are we using? First case. Right? First case? Everybody think that's correct? Yes, correct. Rama is the subject. So Ramaha. Forget the part. The boy's ball. What are you going to put for the boys? Look at your notes. Huh? Say it loudly. Sixth case. Very good. What is the sixth case? Possessive case. Correct? So, which word are we using? Are we using Ramasya? No. Which word are we using? Balasya. Everybody clear? Everybody's seeing how the different cases are being used. Everybody clear? I need some answers. Anybody needs me to go over anything? No? Homework. This Rama should be memorized. Okay? You should know it like that. Alright? Let me take out Bala. I need you to learn the singular of Rama. It's very easy. It's just 8. Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, right? Going down in that line. So let's say it one more time. Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, Rama, Ramasya, Rame, He Rama, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, Ramat, Ramasya, Rame, He Ram. Do you think that's easy enough to learn? The important thing is learning the cases. Read through the cases and remember what each word means. So the minute you see Ramaya, you already know 2 or 4 Rama. Okay? If you see Ramasya, it means Rama's something. He Rama, calling Ram. Ramaha, oh, he's the subject of the sentence. Alright? Ramam is the object of the sentence. See how important it is? So the minute you see that, I'm thinking of an example in scriptures. Krishnasya. What case is that? Krishnasya. 6th case. So immediately, as you see, you could even forget this part. You look at this part. Krishnasya. Yes. So immediately you know 6th case. So something of Krishna's. Krishna's something. Okay? Krishna's prem. Krishna's love. You see? See how important it is just to know these cases? And you will see it rampant throughout scriptures. You can just open, anybody has a Gita? How often do you see Dhananjaya? Dhananjaya. The minute you hear Dhananjaya, as I turned the page, I saw it. Chapter 1, verse 15, so far. I just opened the book. Dhananjaya. So that means Dhananjaya, he is the subject of that line. So although it might come to the end, because this is what we have to learn. Everything in Sanskrit is written in prose form. It's written like a song. So the subject might come at the end of a line. It might come in the middle. It might come here, there. But the moment you see Dhananjaya, or Rama, you know, okay, that's the subject. So look at this line. Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya is the last word in that pada. But it starts, Shri Krishna blew his shank, Dhananjaya, the one who conquers. Dhananjaya. Shri Krishna is another name is Dhananjaya. Okay? So these forms are so important because it's rampant throughout scriptures. Because it is what the language is based on. It's a foundation of the entire language. So this is why I implore you to study, to learn this. And as Swamiji said, it takes a lot of determination. Sanskrit is a lovely language. It's the best. And it's very, very simple. Once you just put of effort. Right? So we dealt with the first 8, the singular. Next week when we come, we will deal with dual and plural. Dual and plural, and we'll also start verbs. This week we took a little while because of all the notes, getting to know the different cases. But from now it's just breezing through. Once you learn your cases, and once you learn the first formation, it's a breeze again. Alright? It's the initial hurdle. The initial hurdle is always the hardest. Alright? So we would chant Purusha Suktam now. Everyone take out your paper.